my. Is it just me, or are you enjoying your chambers? I certainly enjoy visiting you. Well now, how has it been writhing in your own desires? You're a demon like me now. Surely you've been acting the part. Well, calling you a demon right now, no. More though you're in the process. I know you can sense it. The changes within your body. It's very clear now. You're a proud elf to the end. What a beautiful irony. I enjoy watching you writhe. When you see me, an attractive man right in front of you. A demon of temptation, of lust. What does it make you? Oh, of course. No effect at all, right? Oh, but you're already my baby. Come on now. Don't even try and deny yourself. I'm right here. Oh, but your resistance, it makes you so much cuter, so much more amazing. In your own right. All the more precious, rare, delicious, desirable. You already knew you were, though. Or did you just think a demon of my caliber didn't have better things to do? Why don't I take you to the lusting chambers and show you those who have lost to their infection? My pawns, the ones who broke too quickly, that their mind broke with them. One can always get what they desire in this place. As for what? Most want money, power, fame, and in this little room, they can have that. They can delude themselves in the ecstasy of imagination. They can delve into their deepest, darkest desires, and what becomes of them? Of course, their mind rots in the process. They are little more than playthings for me. Ways for me to ruthlessly test my new approaches, new remedies to cure them of their incompetencies. Oh, you know you're not like these rabble. You're so much better. But don't you know it? You're anything but my little fool. No, you're much better than that. You wouldn't fall into the trap so easy. Your pride wouldn't let you. I wonder how much that pride will last. How many licks until you give up? How much touch, how much desire? I seek to define such precarious traits. You can trust me, can't you? Why, of course you can. Oh, yes. You can trust me. Can you feel my words deep inside your heart, worming their way, clasping around your throat, corrupting that sweet, proud mind of yours. You're at my disposal. My will is yours. I can tell you'll make an especially fine demon once that blood runs through your system a bit more. Oh, yes. I can't wait. Oh, but all this talk just beckons the question of why. Why do you put up such a cute wall, separating it from your heart, from your soul? I wonder what it will take in the end. All this resistance will only make you more lured. You know that's how demon blood works. It changes you, whether you like it or not. You'll be mine. Does that excite you? Does it make you and your cursed body feel warm and fuzzy? Or cold and fearful? Either way, it doesn't change your fate. Nothing in this world can stop the demon blood inside you. And think, I didn't even force it on you. What a pity, isn't it? Someone so dignified, in such a mess, unable to lift as much of a finger to help themselves escape. You're too easy. But I love that. And what have you to say in your defense? What protects you from me? Where is that confidence coming from? I wonder. Won't you show me? No, I didn't think so, but you. You're here wondering why I stopped my assault. Because you remind me of someone. Someone from long ago. Never mind. Those who warmed my heart. They all left me alone because they wouldn't take my gift. They left me, and I resent them for it. All I wanted was for them to live with me, not to leave me alone. All I wanted was a companion. All I wanted was to sate the emptiness of being alone at the very top. And what do I have to say for it? What do I have to show for all my feelings? Nothing. You wouldn't understand if it hit you across the face. You're just an imbecile, but a proud one. You know, you're just like them. Perhaps I'll tell you it, to give you some pity, for their sake. Oh, I'm well aware of how much you hate pity. But something about you struggling in agony, it reminds me of the me before everything. Those idiots who gave their lives instead of saving themselves. They saved me. Can you understand why I wouldn't forgive them? I didn't ask them to. Lives of mortals are already too short. But instead of me saving them, they spared my life. Instead of me making my friends immortal with me, I was alone, empty. It was the void they caused. But I'm sure someone like you wouldn't understand even if I told you what it feels like. The pain, the agony, but more than either of those, the loneliness. I've lost my mood for torture. I suppose you're on your own. Why do you look at me with such eyes, mixed between pride and pity? I don't need your pity. Worry about yourself. Following me, are you? Is it that you have a death wish? No. Then what is it? You think I'm not all bad? Are you blind? I'm a demon. One that laughs when you're in agony. No, you're not the first to come to that conclusion, and you probably won't be the last. And yet I can't even blame you. Well, you're free to see in me what you will. But I'm a demon. And we're not here for the purpose of making anyone else's dreams come true. I've had to realize this the hard way. Perhaps it's our curse, the cross we bear, for having immortality. You elves have only a fickle method to immortality. You depend on mana. And for what? What does it change? You do not have immortality. You do not know the weight it bears. Just because of your age. Oh, I can tell. All of that pride, all of that feeling. I'll enjoy watching you lose it like I lost mine. Don't try and get attached to something you can't understand. You know what they say about fire. If you get too close, it'll often burn you. No hesitance whatsoever. Damn you for reminding me of them. You are truly infuriating, but so interesting. I could just spend all my day watching you, listening to you. So I think I'll do just that. Follow me. We're going to my throne. You'll be servant to me long after you lose yourself, as inevitably you will. You don't hate me. Bold words for someone who can barely mutter anything. I don't need your pity. I'm used to this. My world is filled with sacrifices and empty promises, with people who've left me behind. Why should I believe you'll be anything more than a demon writhing in your own desire? You all, mortals, end up that way. Why would I believe you'd make it to be a devil like myself? You know, so many people hate us. So many view us as nothing more than monsters. And maybe we are. At the end of the day, we have these tendencies. But is that our fault? Do you think I asked to be this way? No. Not at all. And I have to assume you're nothing more than the rest. An interesting diversion from my loneliness. Well, now that we're speaking truth, do you see why? Why I can't do anything to help you even if I wanted to. Why I choose to take the path of the villain over the path of putting my heart out there again just so someone like you can disappoint me. You can abandon me to your own desires, to your own selfishness, to your own prejudice. What am I? But an empty promise. You probably think my actions are selfish, rude, pointless, empty. And perhaps that's it. But until you know eternity, you cannot possibly judge me. I am as much a victim as you. And my words, of course, they hold no meaning. You're a proud elf, and I had some satisfaction in seeing you suffer, but not because I like to see pain, no. It was that hope, that distant, glinting hope, that somehow, you'd end up just like me, and I wouldn't be alone. That maybe I could find the muse to my actions, the truth of 10,000 years. I know what I do is sin. The angels, the gods, they all hate us. And whether you like it or not, your actions, they've been cast. Now there are only two choices, one that no one ever chooses, and the other, everyone gives in. You know, I pity you. I pity you because a proud elf. I see. That makes you slightly different than most everyone else who's been here. You're the first with the courage to stand up to me like you did. Color me impressed, if not a bit caught in the moment. You want to save me. And from what, might I ask? You're powerless. If I wanted to, I could kill you. What do you mean that's not How can you be so prideful, and yet so fixed on compassion? Don't you get sick of it? Being disappointed all the time. Isn't it frustrating? Bold of you to assume you could ever help me. After all this, after I showed you everything, what's with this puny hope? A hope that you can change something. Bold, indeed, but I don't enjoy false hope. I'm afraid I have no faith in you. Until you grow these horns and face eternity, then, and only then, will I be able to see you as more than just my plaything. Though if you're in a rush to find out, I may be able to help. Oh, you see, us demons, we're ever so good when it comes to making people change, fall. Oh, baby, the things I could do to you. But I wonder, by how you're acting, by what you say, are you really prepared for such things? You seem proud but naive. It makes me feel bad they chose you. Of course, I should be writhing and reveling in the fact that I have control. I can make a mockery of you. But somehow when I look at you, all that feels empty. But it doesn't mean I can't try. Now, I need to know, what is it you want? I'm surprised you aren't begging for what I can offer. The pleasures of flesh are easy, and yet you seem to have the will of iron. You don't expect me to think you're different, do you? No, of course you're not. You're just like everyone else. Empty. A husk. Do you know what really becomes of those who drink my blood? I'll warn you. It's never good. You see, the reason why you saw all those husks in that room, they're all lost in the allure of my blood, made into nothing but slaves to their own desires. They're empty. I can't even have a conversation with them. Yes, everyone thinks that all the devil would want is depravity, but that's not the truth. In fact, it's quite the opposite. Depravity is far too common. When you have a world of emptiness, what do you want? How do you fix it? Well, that's easy. A companion. Do you know how impossible it is for me to have one? It's all your fault, you damn mortals. Why can't you handle it? Why must only I have heart? Why must you all end up like this? At best you disappear. At worst, you never do. Everyone in there, their attempts at what you just suggested. And you'll be my newest one. But I'd like not to dwell on that. I'd much rather talk to you while I have the chance. You mean more to me. If only I knew you would abide by those words. If only I knew the truth behind it, that you weren't like them. But I don't. And you may very well be tomorrow. And I'll be alone again. You see, there's so few of my kind left. We are often hunted, drawn out, tortured, used, slain. It's never nice. Even demons are living in veritable ecstasy. In comparison, devils are nothing of the sort. Our existence is only tolerated because we live beneath the ground. If I were to leave my lair, do you know what would happen? The gods themselves would smite me. They'd burn me until there was nothing left but dust in the wind. I'm trapped, empty, void. Do you see this? This is my magic. I can change the world, but I can't even touch it. Do you know how it feels to be completely alone, yet surrounded by images, husks of people that now only concern themselves with their own self-satisfaction? They can't even be talked to. They just exist in their own dreams for eternity. They've left me behind. Every love I thought I've had. Every enthralling moment. Every single person I thought was my companion ended up just like them. Now, do you see why I raised your kingdom with my minions? With my spell? You can hate me all you want. I have done you wrong. But I thought, what mortal stronger than an elf? There are none. Your people have physical strength of monsters, yet elegance and grace. Your brutes by others remark, but still. I wanted someone strong who could handle being here. Someone who wouldn't leave me. But as you'll soon know, even if you didn't take my blood, you would have eventually succumbed to the miasma. You see, it's a curse the gods put on us devils. Us who are hated more than anyone else. Wherever we go, those of a darker alignment will waste away and die. You are here as a result of my selfishness and I expect to be hated for it. But once you live for tens of thousands of years, hundreds of thousands of years, you stop worrying about selfish or selfless. You just don't want to be alone any longer. I've decided that if by chance we can exist together, if you abide by your promise, which I don't expect you to, for obvious reasons, well, together, maybe we can make something of this world. It's fun to dream, isn't it? I know I've stolen you, and have no right to say any of this. But I say it all out of desire, selfish as it may be. You've struck a chord. You're more than just a memory. Please try and understand. To think you'd do that, it's not at all surprising. Nor do I blame you. You are a victim, and I always shoulder the blame. Us of the devil race, we may very well be destined to go extinct. Perhaps my hope is just a scared child in my heart, sick of seeing people I love and care about waste away or become pleasure thralls. Can't you understand? It's been my only escape. I don't know anything else. I've been empty. It's proven by my seal. My heart is cold. I'm sorry. As little as this means, I'm sorry for you ending up here and me being the reason. You bring a proper point. If I'm sorry, then why don't I let you go? It's because I can't. You are as much a captive of this place, now that you've bitten me, as I myself. You see, several steps out the door, you'd face it the same as I. I'm sorry. My pride didn't let me warn you. My insistence that you are just an escape blinded me. My intense desires, my brutal lust, it all overcame. My dignity, my decency. There are many sides to myself, none of which do I particularly enjoy letting out. Though, you must understand, Immortality. The most frightening thing about it is if no one else chooses to indulge. You waste away. You try and end your misery. But there's nothing. I am incapable of it. Even if you were to stab me through the heart, it would mend quicker than you could say die. Even if you lopped off my head, it would reattach without my own will. There is no reprieve. And even if I walked out, not even the gods would kill me. They would just put me back here after they incapacitate me. So tell me, is my wish, my try at being happy wrong? Am I just a devil, selfishly trying to captivate you? Or am I a sad, wounded heart, looking for someone to share all that I've done, all that I want to do? In truth, I hope to someday oppose the gods, or at least reason with them. Though I know their pride, they would never listen. They find amusement in my suffering, in all devils' suffering. That is why they cursed us. That is why things are exactly as they are. There is no justice for those who gods abandon. And I wish I could hate them. But instead I wish to show them that even a devil can dream. Even a devil has love and heart. That even a devil can shed tears just like you. You see, the gods love you elves, even if they don't anymore. Even if my blood takes that away, you were loved by them, simply by being born. Then why, I ask you, if they are capable of love, why did they make me to live prisoner to loneliness, empty, with even those I trusted and loved, shunning me, dying for me without my asking for it? What kind of hate or love or anything causes someone to sacrifice for someone who lives in a prison, who never leaves and never can? You seriously talk so big. Not that I dislike that. I'm sorry. I can't believe your words yet. There's far too many who have said the same in the past. But still, something to increase the chances. There is one, but obviously I can't do it in such a short time. Unless you can bear such a thing. I warn you, what you're asking of me. You probably shouldn't want something like this. It's of no help to you, at least not to what you want. Unless your intention is to be mine, then I suppose I can't slight you. And then I would have to, I'd have to share with you my everything. Isn't it strange how it's so easy to assume? It's so easy to assume that some are bad or some are good. Rumors and sometimes even actions, how they make us look. It's never quite right. And yet here you are, right in front of me. Another one, reckless as ever. No, I don't want to say goodbye again. When my selfishness battles every moment with any shred of decency, trying to justify this. And instead I want to do something stupid like that. Sorry for stealing those lips, but I'm afraid I can't apologize for how I feel. I want to believe your words, and if you truly seek something to improve your chances, then you need to look further, deeper. What you can share, what I can give. Are you absolutely certain? I do not wish to defile you, but this will help you in one way, or it will hurt you in another. Either it will overwhelm you, consume you, and make you like the thralls, or it will speed things along into the moment of truth, where all will be laid bare, and everything will... You stole my lips. No one steals mine. That's... you. You're a cheeky one, aren't you? Then I'll make you pay for that. You're mine, whether either of us wants it. And yet, some part of me, that depravity that I've always... No. The desire for someone to share all this with. I want you to be the one. More than anything, I want to see you. I want you to be more than just a dream. It seems even the rain clouds outside, they mock us. They weep for the chance, the curse the gods have put. No, I refuse. I refuse to lose all hope. I will claw my way out if I have to. My dear, you may be the only thing that I can share my truest feelings with. Curse you for that, but bless you for trying. Bless you for all you've done for this cruel devil. Bless your pride, and how very incredible you are. I think I've fallen for you in more ways than one. I'll make you mine, for real this time, without those pesky games, without making you feel like you're just an object. No. Love is about spoiling, decadence, and making you feel loved. As a devil of desire, I happen to be an expert at that. Passion is something I know about on the surface, but being the transient nature of the situation, pardon me, but it's hard to get attached. I'll believe, if only for you. Maybe I'm an idiot who'll just get my heart broken again. Maybe that's all I'll do. But I want to believe in you still. My dear, I want you to believe in yourself too. And to believe in what we could have together. You should know why. Mistakes can be handled, but one can never make up for something like this. Oh, but I intend to, even if I have to crawl up to the heavens and drag down the creators themselves. Just to get you a bauble. Just to make you smile. I will be wicked for you. Wicked, and make you wicked yourself. Yeah, baby. You're so soft, gentle. Your scent, your taste. Oh, how I desire you more than I can put into words. Actions speak louder. baby. So irresistible. And what a tender, cute little place. Life seemed to have put you so precarious. But so desirable. Tell me, do you want me, my love? Do you want me to give you everything? Then, of course, I have to oblige. Baby. Never fear. There will be no pain. Just desire and fulfillment. You want something to cure you, and this is the closest I can give. And after this, perhaps we will have our answer. Oh, baby. Yeah. You're mine. My little plaything. My future everything. My companion I've never had. Become everything. And I'll be your husband, your desire, your love, your everything. You're so beautiful, glorious, just the right amount of cool and cute, and I can't even think straight. Make this a moment to remember. I don't want to lose you. I want you for eternity. Do you want me to? Yeah. You're all mine. Your devil. I'll be your little devil forever. Don't forget that. Don't forget me. Just because it's amazing. Just because you want to. I selfishly want you as my own. And I'll do anything. Just say so, baby. Say you're still you. Say you won't leave me. I love you so much. Baby. Let us become as one. Baby, I'll make you remember me. I won't let you forget. Even if I have to carve my name into your very soul, I won't let you become like them. Oh, baby, I, can you still see me truly? Oh, baby, there's no way. You have the horns. Does it truly mean you're still you? You're not gone, are you? I can still hear your voice. My love, thank you. Even though we were sworn enemies, in such a time, I see hope. You've matured past the point. There is still a trial yet, but you've done more than anyone else. It's okay for me to hope, isn't it? It's okay for me to dream, isn't it? Seeing you, it makes me want to believe that I'm not alone anymore. That I don't have to face gods and men all on my own. But I'm beside myself with honor that you would even consider me that much. Thank you. Thank you. I promise, if I ever can, I will make up the wrongs that I've done to you. Tenfold. No, 1,000,000-fold. Time is no object, especially if the final ritual commences and there's no problem. I would have nothing left I could want more than you. You've given me hope where none existed. You've given me a future that isn't just alone with husks around me. I don't want you to end up like a puppet to your very own desires. No. I want you to be mine. And I want to be yours. You won't forgive me. I didn't expect you to. And perhaps that's for the better. But maybe someday I can convince you to forgive this selfish man. This selfish devil who only wishes to have someone to call his own. There's someone right in front of me. I want nothing else but you. I've dreamed of this a million times. How it would be, but I never expected someone like you to end up as my very own other half. I know I'm being selfish. I'm putting far too much on you. But please understand, I've never had hope before. Ever since I was born into this world, I've only known suffering and compromise and hatred and loneliness. I just want you to know if there's anything I can do to make you feel at home, to make it up to you. I will do anything. I swear on everything I am. As a man, the sad man I was, I won't let him rule what we have, no. Instead, I want to meet the you before me as the me who has also been reborn, and get to know you more and more. I love you so very much. Even if there's so much I don't know about you, I can't wait to learn if you'll share. I understand. You obviously would need time. I'm just so happy that you're still you. All of that stubbornness seems to have come in handy. And, well, do you feel the same? Then that's even better. If you need to, and it makes you feel better, you can always take out your frustrations on me, and I can be a sort of scapegoat for you until those feelings are all out on the table, out in the open, so that I may wipe away your fears and sadness and replace them with a happiness you've never known. I won't let this place stay a prison, because for once, I have a reason to fight. I have a reason and the ability to wage war on those hateful things that keep us here. And I will do anything, even drag the heavens down, if it will make you smile. Nothing will get in my way.